Hey guys, sorry so much for the long wait. Make sure to reach the end for the secret keyword, and I'll see you guys in the video. The chapter starts with Meng and Wen and Lord Bai, and they are pretty much discussing how all the teams are already at 40 points, but our boy is only at 23. Lord Bai asks if he can tell him the reason. However, Lord Manhwa says, nope, I won't be revealing that. He then says, speaking of which, it's just an audition test, and it's not about speed anyways, so why don't you have faith in Lin Mo Yu? Lord Bai then says, nonsense, if he didn't win back the crown, you will see how I will deal with him, and yeah, once you're the disciple of some overpowered sword deity who likes to do things with his fists, well, you're definitely going to have a higher standard. We then switch back to, of course, the team. We see Miao Yu, Jiang Tao Tao, and of course our girl Ning Yi Yi, and they are fighting an Abyss Dog Demon, which is obviously fake, and it looks kind of menacing here. As you see her skills right here, she's level 29, Strength 5k, Agility 5k, Spirit 1.5, and Constitution 5k. And yeah, the reason why it's fake is because our boy, our MC, has already killed this demon, and it is one of his summons. Jiang Tao Tao mentions that it is a boss, so she has to be careful, and Miao Yu mentions that she already used all of her spirits, so this could get dangerous. And look at this Abyss Dog Demon. Guys, don't get any thoughts in the comments, but look, this Abyss Dog Demon looks very frightening. And yup, our boy says this is indeed the Dog Demon. He says that my teammates should be reaching their limit though, and so they all wonder how the heck it knows how to summon even smaller monsters. And so Jiang Tao Tao is told by Miao Yu that it seems like this is over. We see that Jiang Tao Tao is literally sweating and breathing heavily, and she mentions that everybody isn't in an excellent state, and so it's difficult enough to already fight them. But then Lin Mo Yu steps in and says, don't worry, just leave it all to me, and Jiang Tao Tao is rizzed up and she is definitely shocked. Anyway, we then see Miao Yu as well as Duan Gao, the priest or the holy guy. He says, yup, I agree, come on, let's let Lin Mo Yu do this, and yup, they're definitely exhausted. Jiang Tao Tao then says, as she agrees, I guess I will leave this to you. Our MC then says, you really should, and yup, our MC is way too cool. He then brings out some of his summons, and of course, Jiang Tao Tao mentions that this guy has gotten way stronger, and it feels more suppressive than the dog demon. He is referring to the skeleton's aura. We then see the dog canines jump up into the air, but they get sliced with ease, and she mentions that one strike, one kill, and the speed of the eliminations are way too fast. We then see the Abyss Dog Demon, of course, try to go towards the MC, but well, one of his skeletons jumps right in front, and yup, it gets killed in one strike, and yeah, they're just like, wait, what is going on? Our boy is just Sung Jin Woo. But anyway, we then see her body get absolutely incinerated, and it shows that the test had passed, and they have already reached 300 points. Of course, and Team Tang Jianfei, the one below them, have 240, so it's not bad. I'm not gonna lie guys, that's a pretty good score. Anyway, they mentions that this name is so familiar, and yup, it is the top scorer in the entire nation. That's why they're so fast. We then see it is a battle courtyard as they teleport back, and Miao Yu mentions, I didn't even think we would actually be first, and she says it's probably because we took less than 5 minutes to defeat the boss. And wait, are you telling me they spent 5 minutes literally fighting against those demon dogs and Lin Mo Yu had to step in? But honestly, it was a good effort. Ning Yi then mentions you are going to participate in the individual competition, right? And she says we will all be rooting for you, and her MC just says yeah, like it's of course he's gonna win. Anyway, we then see another team teleport back, and this is a Tiang Jianfei team. They mentions that their teamwork was absolutely perfect with no flaws, and so they should definitely have the first rank in these auditions. However, one of the subordinates then point out to the boss saying, boss, take a look, somebody was faster than us, and yup, he sees Lin Mo Yu with 300 points, and he says, I will definitely remember this name. And too bad our MC won't remember your name because you're not that, you know, you're weak, bro. No offense to this guy. He then gets absolutely infuriated, and he says, I will participate in the individual contest, and I will make sure that the first place won't fall into your hands. It is then the afternoon, and our MC then walks into the individual competition portal. It's like he's heading into the nether, but maybe a fiery nether of some sort. And yup, it finally begins, and our MC brings out only one skeleton, and he says one should definitely be enough. And when you're this strong, bro, you probably only need like the arm of a skeleton, and you're probably solo the entire verse. Anyway, we then see the Abyss Wolf Demon. It is a fake like usual. It is level 30, which is 3 levels higher than our MC, and its strength and agility and spirit and constitution are pretty high. He says that it actually became the Abyss Wolf Demon, and so if it was a true demon, things would have been a little bit more interesting. But well, our MC just slices it up in half, and the test is finally passed, and he teleports back outside of the area. We then see he actually took 1 minute and 3 seconds just for that, and Tang Jianfei, well, he has yet to clear it. Yeah, bro, you're not beating him. He seems very exhausted here, guys, and he says, please, it's finally mine. And he took around 3 minutes, and he's very happy, but as he looks back, he literally gets a nosebleed and he coughs out blood, because of course he says, how the heck did he do this in 1 minute and 3 seconds? We then see our MC walk away like he is the actual MC of this manhwa, which he pretty much is. This is just a cool protagonist. You know, the panels where you always see the cool protagonist walking away. And yup, this guy definitely is the year's top national scorer. Our MC then wonders why he didn't see his sister's name, because the competition of professionals is this one, so he really wonders why. But then somebody says little you, and of course it stops him right in his tracks, and he says with a very surprised look on his face, this voice, it's my sister. Oh my gosh. And she says long time no see. And yes, it is a long awaited reunion of Lin Mo Yu and his sister Lin Mo Han. We see her right here, and she's very gorgeous, and she says little you, and it's cool that she calls her boy little because our MC is like kind of OP, but still, that is his older sister. He then is very shocked as he runs towards her, and yup, he then hugs her, and this is the first time we see our boy showing like emotion, guys. He's literally crying. And this is definitely a heartfelt reunion. She even mentions that we haven't met in a year, and this dude's already taller than her, and yeah, our boy just got way too OP over that, the last couple months or years, like you said. Anyway, they then begin to sit down and discuss about what's happened, and they then begin to catch up and such, and she mentions, you're really as taciturn as always, and of course, you really are a blockhead, and yeah, our boy definitely is. He doesn't know what's going on when it comes to the girls. Anyway, she mentions that I am your sister, and do you not understand? Because he wonders how she found out he was there. She mentions that she has been keeping up with everything that's been happening, and including him becoming the top scorer and even getting into the Shajing Academy, which is awesome. And she says, or he says, wait then, why the heck did you come and find me earlier, Sister Mohan? And she says, well, I actually had no choice. She mentions that her teacher is very demanding, and that's why she didn't have the time to go find him. He then asks what level she is at right now, but she says, nope, I'm not gonna tell you. But we find out that Lin Mohan is a holy blade dancer, and it seems like this is an OP profession. RMC thinks in his head, wait a second, I remember that my sister changed her profession. It was once the legendary profession blade dancer. And could it be? Yup, it seems like she got her second job change, and yeah, he says, how the heck could that be possible? And she says, I was just fortunate. And he says, how did you level up so quickly? She mentions, little you must have awakened your talent as well, right? She mentions that her talent is actually one that lets her level up multiple times faster than others, and oh my gosh, our boy is absolutely shocked like me, because wow, that's a pretty OP skill, and that's definitely like a cheat system, kind of like our boy. Anyway, she mentions not to tell anyone, and of course he understands because, well, he has his own secrets of his own. And just at that second, we then see somebody begin to walk towards them, and it seems like it is a group. This guy says, Lin Mohan, can you care to introduce me? Who is this person you are talking with? And she stands up and introduces our boy and says, this is my junior brother, Lin Mo Yu. He then goes to shake his hand, and he says, so it is your brother, huh? Very nice to meet you. And he notices that our MC is a 2-star second lieutenant, and he then says, I'll leave you to catch up, as he shakes his hand, and he tells Lin Mohan to come back earlier because they have to discuss tomorrow's battle strategy. And we find out that that dude was actually a 1-star second lieutenant, and of course he was 1 star below our MC. We then see them walk away, and he says, are they sisters teammates in this competition? And it really seems so. She mentions that they are all top geniuses from our academy, the Chuangshen Academy, and they are all super OP. However, of course, our MC says they don't really feel that strong compared to you, sister, and she then pats his head and rubs his hair, saying, you really are too sweet. And she mentions that she's going to go back now, because after the competition, she has to train somewhere else because of her teacher, and I wonder who the heck her teacher is. She says, I won't be able to see you in a long time, so hopefully next time you'll have a girlfriend. And you know, by our MC, I'm pretty sure he doesn't even know what a girlfriend is at this point. But anyway, he says, sister, I will one day join you at that academy to look for you. And she then says with a smile and a look of hope in her face, alright, big sister Lin Mohan will be waiting for you. And what an awesome reunion, and at the same time, it is a kind of sad goodbye, but they'll see each other at the competition, I'm sure. Anyway, we then see that we are back at the stadium, and yep, yesterday's auditions are over, so the start of the competition will be right now. And there are going to be 1,020 teams that have passed the auditions. We see Jiang Cao Cao, and she seems kind of, well, intrigued, and we find out that they are number 512, and their opponent is 513. We find out that the scariest ones that are very scary are the Team 18 from country Ziying, and of course Team 322 from the Holy Land Shengdo, and Team 599 from country Y. She then says also, but she forgets to not say it, and I'm guessing it is his sis or our boy's sister's team. We then see Lin Mo Yu and he wonders, I'll only help you guys, of course, if you guys are in trouble, right? And she says, yeah, just keep on doing that, and yeah, that's how you know you're OP, when you literally have to step back so your team can do some work. And of course, we then see the stadium and the audience is cheering loudly, and I'm very excited for this battle to begin. We then see Jiang Tao Tao, Miao Yu, and Guan Dao, and they're definitely all excited and definitely ready for what is to come. Alright guys, it seems like they're going to fight up against this team right here. They have level 27 Knight, and it is 3 level higher than sister Jiang Tao Tao. And of course, Jiang Tao Tao says, really? Do you really not have faith in me, Miao Yu? But it seems like they were just having fun. We see Team 512 here, Lin Mo Yu, a level 27 Necromancer, Ning Yi Yi, the level 26 Shadow Assassin, and that's such a cool rank, guys, or such a cool profession. We see Jiang Tao Tao is a level 24 Elven Knight, Duan Gao is at level 21 as a prophet, and of course Miao Yu level 21 as an Elven Elder. And I always thought that Elven Elders or Elven classes in general have been pretty cool and unique. Anyway, the other lady on the other team mentions their levels are all quite low, and they all begin to talk about how they're going to win this, and yeah, pride comes before destruction and a haughty spirit before a fall. Anyway, we then see they begin the match, and of course everybody's ready except for Lin Mo Yu. He's just sitting in the corner or standing in the corner, and yeah, our boy's definitely just chilling. Anyway, we then see Miao Yu and she charges towards them, as well as Jiang Tao Tao, and they both use their abilities, and Miao Yu uses Windbind, and we see of course the lady with the shield say, what the heck, this is actually OP, and then she gets sent flying on, oh my gosh, Jiang Tao Tao just sent this girl flying. She uses Group Taunt on her, and it seems like he has a strong ability, and the girl notices that somebody is coming towards her. It is a shadow assassin, and it is Ning Yi Yi. We then see Jiang Tao Tao headed towards the witch girl of some sorts, and this guy with the archer, he says, you're just a level 24 knight, you piece of trash. But bro, you're literally a Robin Hood in the middle of this battle arena. Like, you're literally an archer from Clash of Clans in the face of like 10 mini P.E.K.K.A.s, but hey, you know what? You do you, bro. Anyway, we then see Jiang Tao Tao then comes towards the witch even closer, and it seems like she gets attacked from afar. But of course, she then attacks towards the aggressors, and they mention that their attacks are so aggressive, and we hear move from the other team. Of course, we then see it is a witch, and she is about to summon a large-scale attack, and she says, be careful of their assassin. And the guy uses Hawkeye, and it seems like this guy is a recon of their team, and yup, oh my gosh guys, he then notices Ning Yi come out of the shadows like she is Batman, and she is right behind the girl casting the spell, and she then gives a look of, oh my gosh, this is a pretty creepy but scary look, and you know that you're pretty much screwed if you see this behind you. And she has her sword out and her dagger, and she puts it on the witch's neck, and yup, she gets eliminated, and she is put outside the arena and down on the ground. This girl, the other girl on the team, yells out, darn it, because of course Jiang Tao Tao and Ning Yi Yi are preparing a double frontal assault. We then see they absolutely wreck the other teammates, and Lin Mo Yu is just standing there saying, the opponents have way too little battle experience, and it seems like they probably never fought with other professionals as well, so there's no need for a boy to step in. Everybody in the crowd mentions, what the heck, they're able to win even in the 4 against 5? He says that they're probably used to fighting inside dungeons, and their damage dealer was eliminated at the start, so they wonder how they could win. And yeah, they pretty much can't, because Ning Yi then puts her fist into the air, and she says, hey, we won. But it seems like Jiang Tao Tao is a bit gloomy, and I wonder why. I don't really know why, but Lin Mo Yu is definitely happy. We then see it is Duan Gao, and of course he is definitely exhausted from all of the buffs that he put against the team, and Jiang Tao Tao mentions that their opponents will definitely be stronger, and so they definitely need Lin Mo Yu to step in, and he says don't worry. And yeah, if you hear don't worry from an OPMC, best believe you're definitely want to trust his words. We then see it is a second stage in their second battle. We see a level 29 gladiator, a level 29 prophet, a level 28 mage of elements, and a level 28 Chilean elder. These are all definitely high level rankers, and of course the guy with the sword mentions they're all at the beginning of level 20, and the highest level is only level 27. And I'm gonna tell you right now, bro, Lin Mo Yu's level 27 is probably your level 1000. 11,000. But anyway, he says that their opponents forfeit the previous round, and oh my gosh, guys, I thought this was Sung Jin-woo for a second. He summoned something, and oh my gosh, is this another Necromancer? Nope, just kidding, guys. It is actually just a Shadow Beast summoner, and yeah, this guy's little beast here wouldn't even be able to compare to a literal ant on Sung Jin-woo's team, and I'm not talking about Beru, because Beru's just way too overpowered. Of course, Jang Taotao mentions that this match won't be easy, and she is right, except for Lin Mo-yu, and so they all get into their battle positions. They then begin to launch their attack, and Ning Yi mentions that Shadow Beasts are the assassins of summoned beasts, and so they can also use stealth and see through her abilities, and so if she moves, the opponent will move with her, and she will get binded quickly. Miao Yu then mentions that they have no knight, so they can only attack and not defend, and their battle strategy is ineffective against them. And Jang Taotao says, it seems like we might have to improvise, and Lin Mo-yu is just there chilling in the back like a Sigma Alpha boy, and yup, he's definitely waiting for the perfect time to strike. The guy then glares and he says that Necromancer, he's not going to act, huh? And he then says they really are looking down on us, and just pause for a second. This guy literally looks like he's 60 years old here, but I guess that's what happens when you're always stressed about the MC. Anyway, we then see Jang Taotao yell out disperse because her ability is going to be an area of effect one, and yup, she then gets attacked by a frontal attack by this guy, and she says this is a powerful skill, and the guy comes right in front of her and he's about to slash her one more time, and she hits her shield, but Ning Yi manages to get away, and she says that she is bound by the Shadow Beast and she cannot escape it. But don't worry, guys. Oh, never mind. We might have to worry because Miao Yu and Duan Gao are getting hit by this meteor from above. And of course, Miao Yu can't keep up this healing stuff. But oh my gosh, Duan Gao is the literal greatest of all time. He pushes out Miao Yu. He takes the damage and he says, you're the team's healer, so nothing must happen. And he gets sent outside of the arena or the platform. Unfortunately, Miao Yu also gets sent away and he gets nervous saying, really bro, I just sacrificed my life for that. But hey, he probably didn't say that. Anyway, this guy yells out, it's already over for your supports. Admit your defeat. However, Jang Taotao just ignores him, and she then charges towards the three buffers in the back, but then one of the guys uses Flame Repulsion Ring, and it seems like Jang Taotao is sent into the air, and she is sent back towards Lin Mo-yu. Lin Mo-yu then says, leave it to me, and she says, okay, yeah, we'll leave it to you, and she lets out a sigh of relief. Anyway, we then see the crowd, and the crowd goes wild, and we see, of course, oh my gosh, guys, Ning Yi and Jang Taotao just voluntarily walk off of the platform because, well, there's no need for you guys now that our boy Lin Mo-yu is here. And they all begin to gossip, saying, no matter how powerful he might be, he can't win against 5 by himself, right? He's only level 27. They then see, we can finally see how powerful this guy actually is. We then see the guy, the knight, he's getting cocky. He says, your teammates have all surrendered, and you're the last one left? Really? Are you still trying to turn the situation around? And he says, do you really think we are that weak? And our MC says, come out, and he just ignores him like an absolute Chad. And we see he brings out one of his mages. We then see this wannabe Sung Jin-woo guy. He says, so he is a summoner too. Why did he only act after all his teammates lost? And this guy might not know why it came in last. It's not because he's too weak, it's because he's too strong. And of course, we then see a silver grade skeleton mage looking cool, level 27, strength 2700, agility and constitution 2700, and the spirit is almost 11,000. And of course, he then uses Blizzard Storm, and this guy gets attacked, or the guys behind him get attacked. And well, he says, heal me quickly. But unfortunately, he then coughs out blood, and he looks back saying, where the heck is the healing? And he sees nobody behind him, and yup, look at this look in his face. It's the look of, oh crap, this is definitely not going to end well, and he definitely messed up. He says, what exactly is that summon? And everybody got sent out, and they're all wondering, what the heck? Why did I get sent out of the match? Did we really get attacked by his summons? How fast is this dude's attack, and how strong are they really? Too strong, bro. The answer is too strong. Anyway, our MC is then standing there with his hands in his pocket as usual, and of course he sends more of these crystals towards the last guy standing, and look at this guy's face. He got completely, like, I don't know, he got freezed to death, and yeah, this guy that's why you don't be cocky, guys, especially in front of a Manhwa protagonist. Everybody then yells out cheering. This is a summoner of a Necromancer. This guy is awesome. He literally one-shotted this entire team. And they all begin to say, I really want to see him in the individual competition. Of course, Jang Taotao then folds her arms saying, it seems like we need to let Junior Lin fight on his own because their extent of the abilities has been reached. And Miao Yu just nods in agreement. And where the heck did Miao Yu's glasses go? Anyway, our boy MC is now ready, of course, for the third day, and these people are all talking about, oh my gosh, our opponent is a great Lin Mo-yu. They're calling him the great deity, and the great deity in it is an internet slang for the best and the top pro in a game. And yup, this guy then says, "Are you really worthy of fighting the great Master Lin?" And he says, "You're so stupid." And they then say, as they bow their heads to Lin Mo Yu, and he's kind of confused here. They then say, "We admit defeat." They all wish that he wins the entire competition and becomes a champion. And our boy Lin Mo Yu is like, oh, alright. And yeah, you look at this guy's face, he's like, bruh. Anyway, we then see it is Ning Yi Yi. We even see Jiang Tao Cao and Duan Gao, and he says, "What the heck, why are they so direct?" And Ning Yi Yi mentions that these people are definitely aware of their own skill. And of course, the audience is like, really? They just forfeited? How could they do that? This isn't a competition at all. But trust me, even if they were to fight Lin Mo Yu, it probably wouldn't even last 5 seconds. The scene then switches back to Lord Meng and Wen, and he asks Lord Bai if that kid Lin is acting extravagantly. And of course, Lord Bai folds his arms saying, "I want to let the whole world know that I am not to be messed with." But Lord Bai then says, "And I'm just kidding, but having such a profile would invite enemies. And Ying Nation and the Holy Lands of Chengdu are not honest people." He then gives a very menacing smirk and a grin, mentioning, I didn't manage to find, of course, the little tricks that they were playing in the past. And he says if they dare to act now, this old man will let them know pain. And Meng Anwen mentions, "Is that why you allowed Lin Mo Yu to keep such a high profile and really pull in some popularity?" Yup, it's definitely to pull in those assassins or those people playing dirty. We find out that of course he says that Lin Mo Yu agreed, and the reason why is because of Lin Mo Han. He says not just him, but the old man at the other side also agreed to let Lin Mo Han become the bait. And well, we then see Meng and Wen use his Sharingan, and this guy kind of has the eyes of Sukuna now. He says, "I haven't killed anyone for so long, and it might be time to warm it up a little." And wow, guys, Lord Meng and Wen definitely is a calm dude when he's sitting drinking his tea, but he's not somebody to be messed with. We then see confettis up in the air on this blue, shining, beautiful day, and everybody is cheering because they really want to see this fight happen. And yup, it is the guy, Team Tang Jianfei, who of course lost to our boy twice in the individual and the team competition. He is a divine swordsman that is level 29, which is absolutely impressive. And everybody is cheering, saying, will he be the one to end Lin Mo Yu's legacy? No, he probably isn't. But anyway, Ning Yi mentions that this guy really has the legendary profession divine swordsman. And he says, don't worry, I definitely got it. We find out that this is actually the evolved form of Feng Shu's profession, so this can be quite troublesome. We then see he steps on the stage alone, and this guy says, really? Just you? Just you? Are you treating us like trash? He then yells out, all of you fall back, and it seems like he wants to have a one-on-one. He then brings out his wannabe Excalibur, and he mentions, your skeletons are indeed strong, but they have no effect on me. He then dashes towards Lin Mo Yu, and he says, really? Do you think you will be able to defeat me? And everybody in the crowd says, surely that Lin Mo Yu could be defeated, but our boy wastes no time and he brings out another mage. He says, Tang Jianfei, not bad, you really are a man. And of course, we then see veins on his forehead because he's absolutely triggered by our MC, and he says, I won't allow you to evaluate me in that type of way. He then uses elemental sword body, and it seems like this battle is about to get started. And unfortunately, this is not the start of the video, but actually the end of the video. Make sure to comment down elemental if you guys made it all the way to the end. And the next part will be coming out tomorrow, so don't worry, I won't make you guys wait for too long. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Make sure to watch these other recaps too. I guarantee you that you will like them. And without further ado, I'll see you guys in the next recap.